Australia is involved in a thing called the Five Eyes Intelligence Project. This is when we work together with the United States, the United Kingdom, New Zealand and Canada to share information. Because last time I checked, those are the good guys. And we try to share information about everything from nefarious things happening around the world to threats that we might need to be on top of here. It essentially means, of course, many more brains, many more systems working together to get the best possible information. Now, one thing that all but New Zealand have in common is a hard line against China, because China is not a normal country. China is a country that thinks they can literally invent islands and declare that everyone should change their maps. They believe that they can bully their own people, put 1 million people from a religious minority into camps, and they believe that any sort of pushback is a declaration of war. They also do not have free media in China. No breaking news there. But they have state-run media. So generally speaking, much that turns up in state-run media is effectively just puppet talk from people approving it in Beijing. And I want to show you something that popped up on one of their propaganda websites. In the Global Times, they have declared that the Five Eyes axis is an axis of white supremacy. Let me read a bit here. They formed a US-centric, racist and mafia-style community, willingly and arrogantly provoking China and trying to consolidate their hegemony. Is this written by a first-year uni student? But anyway, as all gangsters do. They are becoming racist. They are becoming a racist axis aimed at stifling the development of the rights of 1.4 billion Chinese. Oh, it gets better. The Five Eyes Alliance members are all English-speaking countries. The formation of 4 states, except for the UK, is the result of British colonisation. Those countries share Anglo-Saxon civilization. The Five Eyes countries have been brought together by the US to become the centre of the West. They have a strong sense of civilization superiority. So all that stuff that we laugh about at the start of our editorials, about how everything's racist and everything's sexist and everything's bad about our countries, this thing gets used by China as propaganda against our countries. Something that Jim Molan knows about and he pushed back on today here at Sky News.
You would expect them to say that. It's the Anglosphere, as others have said. But we are a group of countries, liberal democracies, which share values.
Oh, yeah, and by the way, there's a brand new trade embargo that's been placed where China is now no longer going to be selling many of our fish exports, that particularly come from Queensland.